Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum has done exactly what we talked about in the last video. Ethereum has moved all the way up to $2,800. So we had this labeled on the chart as an A, B, C, D, E triangle pattern. Yeah, when we were starting up here, I told you that I would now expect, if this pattern is going to play out as an A, B, C, D, E triangle based on the Elliott Wave method, Elliott Wave count, you would expect a move up to 2,800 to the top of that triangle, or to the resistance level of that triangle. And typically what happens here, because we are in a downtrend, you're coming from above, you have to label it as a starting the wave A up here, then you touch the triangle, the support, that would be a wave B, you touch it again, wave C, you touch again, wave D. This here was not the wave E because we didn't touch it again. So basically the next move to the upside would then be the wave E, and what you expect is to move outside the opposite side of that triangle. Yeah, that would be then that pattern playing out, and would fulfill my primary expectation that we are coming still once more lower for Ethereum. Yeah, that is still my primary expectation. Ideal range for me would be around here 2060, 2070 US dollars. That's the 88.7% Fibonacci level. Now the observer here of this video will have seen that we've actually broken out of this triangle. Now, is this invalidating what I've got on the chart here? Does this invalidate it? No, it doesn't. So on the 1 hour chart, I can draw this triangle a little bit differently. If I just use the top of that triangle, it actually looks a bit more like that. Yeah, so you can actually see that based on this, if I use the hourly chart, yeah, because on the daily I've not used the wicks, but on the hourly I can use it as it is here. And on the hourly chart, you haven't even broken out of the triangle. Okay, you haven't broken out of it. And what I need to tell you is that in this triangle, and I told you that in the last few videos as well, that a wave E can definitely overshoot the AC line that is common, which means that we can break out without a problem. You can break out above that resistance level. You can even go all the way up to the wave C. So for Ethereum, that would mean roughly here $3,050, but it actually cannot go, or it should not go above the wave C. So this is how high as I would expect it to go, to 3,050 as a maximum, Yeah, if it breaks out of here, and it looks like it hasn't broken out yet. Not if you draw the triangle like this, and you've got 1, 2, 3 touch points here. So I would consider this an absolute valid triangle. So this wave E can overshoot that AC line. Actually, this is more common than not. So my experience tells me that this is more common than not. I've seen it a lot of times play out, basically as a fake out to the upside. And also in various Elliott Wave resources, you will find that comment that it is actually quite common for a wave E to overshoot or even undershoot, if you draw it the other way around, that AC line. So I'm waiting for that, yeah, but it doesn't need to happen. What I am waiting for is here then that exit of that triangle to the other side. What I need to tell you is, if we break above that 3050 level, above the wave C, then this pattern for me would be invalidated, because then the wave E would have gone too high. Next level then would be to the upside, the 3,430 level. For me, a very, very important level, and that would be the level from which I would find it much more likely that Ethereum is getting back into a long-lasting uptrend. At the moment, Ethereum for me is still in a downtrend, and my primary expectation remains that we are coming down lower. However, as I said, if we break above that wave C, it would already be quite bullish. But then what is very important is also to break above that $3,430 level. Now, we haven't done that yet. That is this high from middle of January. And until then, my primary expectation will remain that we are coming down deeper into this blue target area. I mean, we already reached the target area a couple of times now. And that is the target area that we talked about since, or have been talking about since November. Yeah, we haven't even maxed it out yet, so there is further potential to the downside for Ethereum. But generally, I would expect the price, yeah, to go down anyway. And only when the correction is really finished, we can see a more sustainable move to the upside. I mean, generally that uptrend here is supported by an increasing momentum on the RSI. So the RSI is back in the bullish range above 50. We can see a bullish crossover on the MACD, quite substantial. Yeah, so absolutely higher prices are certainly still possible, also confirmed by the indicators. However, even if we overshoot this AC line of the triangle, and if you move higher, bear in mind on the 4-hour chart, you're now already overbought, and the MACD is already losing buying momentum. So that is getting a bit tricky now for the price to push much higher. Here on the 1-hour RSI, you're also very high already, and the MACD is already losing steam on the 1-hour chart as well, indicating that you could get something here. It's not there yet, in my opinion, that you could get here a bearish divergence. Well, you have potentially a slight bearish divergence here on the chart, meaning you make higher highs on the price chart, but you make lower highs on the RSI. But it's only a slight bearish divergence, only on the 1-hour chart. Nothing significant, but it's important to take a look at it. And yeah, we are really here at resistance level. And if you move higher than the current price at 2,820, then as I said, you can move all the way up to 3,050. And that should then be very strong resistance here, because this would then be that wave C top. And in this ABCDE pattern, you should not overshoot wave C. If you do, next target would be that 3,430 level. And only if you break that, then for me, Ethereum is back in a longer term uptrend. That's my view here on Ethereum at the moment. Hopefully you will like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and also leave a comment. And what I want to say, just generally for anyone who's a channel member and who's joined as a channel member on YouTube, make sure you check the community section, because I had a few people who apparently said I didn't deliver the perks. But you know, if you join to deliver to access the Discord and Telegram, you need to check the membership or community section of this YouTube channel. Otherwise, you won't know how to join. So of course, I cannot send you an email. How could I do that? Because if you join via YouTube, YouTube has your email address and I don't have your contact details. So you need to make sure that you check the community section or the membership section of this YouTube channel when you join as a channel member. As silver and gold member, you can join Telegram and Discord, and only then you need to do what is said there. Only then you can get access to the channels. Otherwise, I can't manage it and I can't contact you, because YouTube has your contact details. It's not me. Yeah, and that is very important. Of course, you can also join on my website. Then it's a bit easier for me to handle, and you can find a link for that in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.